Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the WFSO preview. What we're going to talk about today is Crown Jewel pay per view. Normally, if they do this in October and thinking they would have another pay per view, but unfortunately, they do not, which is kind of shocking that they. But then again, things can change. It's already bad enough that they don't have a pay per view in December, which is senseless. But what more can you do? Um, okay, let's see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 matches, including the kickoff match. Normally they wouldn't have, 10 matches, including the kickoff match. So that's kind of different. And something I don't know. I'm surprised. It's just like I said. They treat it like WrestleMania, and I'm surprised they. Shouldn't be surprised, but then again, it's like they put a lot of money towards WWE coming there and playing and all. But hey, what more can we do? Um, let's start with the. Ooh, excuse me. Let's start with the SmackDown. Not well. Let's start with the kickoff match. I should say, not the SmackDown tag titles or anything like that. They're not on the line, as far as I know. But the Usos are going against Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Um, it's like the Usos don't have much to prove on this one, and like this was just thrown in like the last minute. So, like, why? Well, I wouldn't say like why. I just thought they would probably would defend the titles against somebody else. I guess that's just my thing, but anyways, I Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin should win this match. Although there's nothing to prove and the titles are not on the line. But that's just my take. But most likely, I'm going for the Usos to win this match. Although it'd be good, etc. And Shelton, would have won this match. So try to get them more unified and stuff like that. Which just some it's just one of those things like they could have build something up while Usos was at Raw this past Monday. Just something they could, keep up with. But that's just my thing. So I say Usos win this match. Finn Balor versus Xavier Woods for the King of the Ring finals. Y'all saw how the tournament went down with Finn Balor beating Sami Zayn and I forgot who else he beat. Let's see. What was that match? Not the Raw side, the SmackDown side. I'm just trying to think like who. Oh Jesus, I can't even think who. But he won this past Friday his match. I can't even remember who it was against, but I know he beat Sami Zayn, and I forgot who he beat because I didn't see it. Crazy enough, but Xavier was he beat, of course he beat Jinder Mahal in the semifinals, and he went against Ricochet in the first round. So good. That was a good match, and thinking that they were throwing in like new people into it. It was like pretty cool that he's in it because he was already calling it off like King of the Ring, crown me, crown me, crown me. But Finn Balor doesn't need this to win this match. He's like already been like Universal Champion and Continental Champion and stuff like that. But Xavier Woods haven't won a solo title. Like he's been tag team champion, but he just never had like a solo title. So this is good for Xavier Woods, and I predict him to win this match. Dewdrop versus Selena Vega, the Queen Crown Tournament Finals. Um, as y'all saw this past Monday, Dewdrop beat it. Shayna Baszler for it. For the in the semifinals, I should say. And I forgot, and I think she beat Natalia in the first round. Yeah. Selena Vega beat Carmella in the semifinals, and I forgot who she facing in the first round, which I wouldn't think of that. It was like one of those matches, like either one of them could have won between her. I think it was her and Liv. No. It was Carmella and Liv the first round. But crap, can't remember. But anyways, um, so while Dewdrop's match or she was fighting Shayna Baszler, Selena Vega was out there just like wearing a crown and cape and stuff already. So I know that's kind of saying like you have like that's bad luck, but wherever the case may be. But let's see who I think is going to win. This is like one of the things that can go either way. Of course, you know Selena Vega finally getting a little bit of a push, and Dewdrop getting a little bit of a push as well. So this is interesting enough. But who should win it? Too bad they. Oh yeah, they both will be on the same brand. They both will be on Raw starting on Monday. So this could work either way, and they could have a continuing food of continuing feud with this. And Dewdrop will probably be the chaser like after this if she does lose. But I think Selena Vega is gonna win this and be the Queen's crown. Well, she'll win the King's crown. I mean, the Queen's crown. I don't know why I'm saying King. I don't know. I'm just trying to hurry up because I gotta do stuff. But I'll try to hurry this up and just make this quick. But Mansoor versus Mustafa Ali. Of course, they kind of split up. Mustafa Ali couldn't handle it anymore. I guess they kept losing and losing. But Mansoor is undefeated in Saudi Arabia, so I wouldn't say he will like win again. So I go for Mansoor to win. The Raw Tag Team Championship match: RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Almost. Kind of like a rematch from SummerSlam, although they didn't have the rematch at the September pay per view, which was Extreme Rules, or did they? No, I don't think they did. But anyways, um, I think RK Bro will retain. Wouldn't be surprised if AJ Styles almost does win. Edge and Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell match. Their feud like starting all the way from like SummerSlam all the way through. So this is the Edge and Seth Rollins 3. And I think Edge is gonna win this. Although he picked this match, I just think he's gonna win it. Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley, no host bar latch. Their feud like started with SummerSlam for the WWE Championship match. And Bobby Lashley ended up putting hands on his son and kind of made it personal. So I didn't think that they was gonna have a match, this soon, but might as well get it out the way. And I picked Goldberg to win this match. SmackDown Women's Championship match: Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. From after what happened this past Monday with Bianca Belair and Charlotte, I wouldn't be surprised if Bianca Belair does win it, but in they do the trade of the titles or whatnot, which is kind of weird. But I'm thinking Bianca Belair, but I think Sasha Banks is gonna win it. That's my pick for that. Biggie versus Drew McIntyre. Drew challenged Biggie, and that happened. And oh god, I gotta hold on. Yeah, I'm back, and I apologize. Like I thought I would be able to finish by with it, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. Just keep it that way. Big E versus Drew McIntyre. Big E did challenge, not challenge, but Drew challenged Big E for the WWE Championship. Although Drew McIntyre is going to SmackDown, but it's one of those things because you're looking at the Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar situation. This can change because they kind of did it with Crown Jewel with the Universal title, like Seth Rollins and Raw and the Fiend Bray Wyatt was going to SmackDown and ended up winning, and they had like a little bit of a longer run than he did. So just mostly pay attention to these like WWE Championship and the Universal Championship match. Very pay attention to this. Well, to those matches, I should say. Um, I think Biggie kind of wanted like cashing in and stuff. So I'm thinking that Big E's gonna win this one. He's gonna retain. That's just my thing about it. Only because it would make the most sense that you have you know Big E had won it for a few months and they just gonna let him lose it just like that. I think you're gonna have a lot of people angry, but then again, WWE doesn't care for if they make people angry or not. That's the part of the emotions and stuff. But they're going as it. They might go as it. How can I say this? That they was best for them, not was. It's better like they try to the story that makes sense for them, not what really makes sense, but they go for what makes sense for them, not for what the people think that makes sense or what actually makes sense. So don't be surprised if Drew wins it and end up going to SmackDown with the belt. But that's crazy. So you really gonna have to pay attention to these two matches. So I said Big E is gonna retain. Now we're on to the Universal Championship match, which Is it possible it could be a main event? Could be. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns hold it for like over a year, and I think they said they got like over 400 days. But which could, help Roman Reigns like grow, and at least, although he does rare, matches on SmackDown, which is fine. But it's a good thing that he's defended like every pay per view, so which is good. But as y'all know the story about this one, Brock Lesnar returned to SummerSlam, challenging Roman Reigns, so they end up just booking this match at Crown Jewel. Good. Yep, that's tomorrow morning. I'm probably gonna set an alarm to get myself up. But overall, excuse me, Roman Reigns beat him before, and Brock Lesnar, beat Roman Reigns too. So it's only Roman Reigns only beat Brock once. But I guess with this new attitude with Roman Reigns and stuff, he probably have a chance. But then again, you never know. Like the Usos may interfere. That's the possibility. Or what does Paul Heyman's alliance is with? Like, is it with Roman Reigns, or is he gonna join back with Brock Lesnar? So that's all the questions you're gonna have for that. But my prediction is that Roman Reigns will retain, and they can always, have like a rematch at the maybe at the day one pay per view in January on New Year's Day, or they're gonna have it at the Royal Rumble pay per view. They have like a rematch or something like that. But I did think they should just do it that way. So I say Roman Reigns will retain. But I know most of the WWE stuff when it comes to their pay per views mostly predictable, but these are like most of these matches are not predictable because they really are hard to choose like who's going to win what. Just like probably Edge and Seth Rollins probably would be the easiest one to predict, and I think that's all the matches that probably easily predict. But oh yeah, the Usos and Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, easier to predict, and Edge and Seth Rollins will be easier to predict. But the rest of them, kind of hard. So they kind of finally threw like a curveball into this because now we don't know like who's going to win or who's going to lose or whatever the case may be. So this is pretty tough. So I can't complain. Well, I can't say like who's going to win. Like I already did my predictions on who's going to win, but this is like can change either way with with like who's going to win and stuff. So again, like I said, WWE is going to do what makes sense for them, not for anyone else or what actually makes sense. So they're not going to do that. So they're just crazy. So 10 matches, including the kickoff show, well, kickoff match. And it should be like interesting to see. So the pay per view for everybody that's living in Milwaukee will be tomorrow at noon. Not yeah, I think it'll be at 11. It'll be at noon, like if you're in the New York East Coast area. Um, let's see, UK probably would be 6 p.m. No, it'll be 5 p.m. I'm sorry. And some of them will be like in the evening and stuff, and late at night. So yeah, interesting. But thanks you guys for watching, and Sorry for that little pause I had to do. I had to run to the bathroom. Also, subscribe to this channel, and if you like this video, give it a like. Um, and I think that's pretty much it. Either if you don't want to enter in our giveaway that we give away, a Funko Pop, bobblehead, Brewers mask, and a Brewers T-shirt, which we thought they were going to go so far, but didn't. But the good thing is that they fired their hidden coach, which is good. I think he's one of the reasons that they couldn't hit lately. Crazy enough. But enough about that. I'm gonna let y'all go because it's like almost midnight here, and I know I got a few videos I do gotta watch. So sorry about that, but just enjoy Crown Jewel tomorrow. If hopefully it'll go like the way I want it, or goes the way you want it, or stuff like that. But just hope it doesn't go WWE's way. Just put it that way. Hopefully, they be smart and do what makes sense, not what makes sense to them, or trying to wrap around it and try to make it make sense. But that's what they do with half of their matches and stuff like that. Trying to go what makes sense to them, not what actually makes sense. But anyways, enjoy your evening. Crown Jewel tomorrow. I might go live on Twitch. I might. I guess it just all depends. But what are you doing here?
I had something to Amazon wish list.
Oh.
I'm allowed here. It's my house too.
I know.
I live here. I'm the ultimate and amazing wifeys. Well, kind
of. Y'all enjoy your night and enjoy the pay-per-view and all that good stuff. But until the next video.